Here it is. How much have you bought already? How much have you spent? The big one. The big crash that's going to take us all out. You're in it. How much have you bought? We're seeing a 30%, sometimes more, dip on some singles, some sealed product, and slabs. There's not going to be a black swan crash. This mythical, everything goes down to zero. Because as long as there's guys like me that exist, I'll buy it. Unless you're going to make Pokemon unpopular overnight. That's what you're really calling for when you're calling for a big black swan. We have the summer dip coinciding with 30th coming up. Also, can anybody prove to me that they know these print numbers? How much is printed? It just seems like everyone just kind of makes these numbers up. Pokemon's not letting that information out. That is like some of their most valuable information. We're not just letting the guy that works at the printing facility know how much they're making. That's crazy. Oh, there's 180 million packs. I think people tell you numbers just to try to freak you out. The world is a Pokemon fan. All right, we're not just trying to compete with the X number of millions of fans of Pokemon in the US. Remember, we've talked about China. China's buying up Pokemon like crazy. Australia likes Pokemon. There's many other countries in the world that spend lots of money on Pokemon. That they don't give a crap what the US market is doing. They're investing in Pokemon separate from all of that. There's a whole lot of things that all mesh together to make it work. Mythical crash. Yeah, okay, we're seeing Destined Rivals come down. How much did you buy? Did you buy it? How much? Everyone always says, I'm waiting until it goes down. And then it goes down and then they don't buy. And then all it does is just kind of create a new floor. We're just seeing a consolidation. You're just seeing things consolidate before 30th comes out. Not only do people want to have a lot of dry powder ready for 30th, the sets that came out weren't that great. So if I already know that I have this really good thing coming down the line, why would I buy what's coming out right now? This is one reason why Pokemon is pretty tight-lipped about what's coming up too. Because if you knew that like all this year was just going to be stinkers, but at the end of the year was a really good set, you logically would just wait and then buy at the end. I think we're seeing a lot of that. Not only are we seeing the summer dip, we're seeing that coincide with the release of 30th. Anyone who's excited about 30th, anyone who's investing in Pokemon, anyone who does this to make a little bit of money, anyone who's doing this at all, who's trying to get 30th, knows that date, knows when it's coming, and is preparing for it. How much perfect order do I want to rip when I know we got 30th coming up? That's kind of what I'm thinking about it. If you're panicking, thanks. Thanks for the liquidity. Thanks for the inventory. Yeah, 30% upwards dip in things this summer. It's a pretty good buying opportunity, you ask me. I've been keeping a lot of stuff. I've been buying. I've been shopping. I've been swapping around what I keep in my collection. It's a good time to. It's a great time to buy. If you're selling, you're going to kick yourself later. It's a great time to buy. 30% dip combined with 30th anniversary. I think it's just a simple consolidation. If you think this is leading into a bigger crash, please tell me down below why.